So if you've been on the internet at all recently, you've undoubtedly heard the rumors and leaks regarding the Mario movie. Well, these are pretty much confirmed at this point that in fact, Mario won't have his regular voice in this new movie, which a lot of people are taking to heart and a lot of people are just jumping onto the conclusion that this movie is going to be awful. And I absolutely do not think that's the case. Just because Mario isn't in his Italian accent that we're used to, doesn't mean that Mario isn't going to feel like Mario. And I'm here to kind of tell you why this is still okay and how this can still possibly work. Now, okay, let's start off with Charles Martinet. Now, we know that he has been the voice of Mario pretty much since the beginning of time with the video games, and he's always been the voice of Mario in every single Mario video game in the future moving forward, and he's even had segments where he's talked a lot. He doesn't even just voice Mario, he goes as far as other characters such as Luigi, Wario, and even Waluigi, and even other characters that, you know, are side characters to the Mario franchise. But we know that he still has that rich Italian voice that he uses and just that mumbo-jumbo Mario talk. And I feel like hearing a lot of that in a single movie would be kind of overwhelming. I mean, have you ever heard the Mario Brothers talk, let's just say, in the Mario and Luigi games? Even in English, this would be pretty annoying. So this is why we've always just heard little bits and pieces of Mario's English come through, such as voices of him either grunting or yelling or kind of calling certain names, but nothing more than that. And that's completely fine. I think that all games should kind of stay like that. Mario doesn't need to have complete sentences to be some type of superhero, and he's fine just talking in bits of broken English and chunks at the moment. That's completely fine. But people are kind of getting upset with an actual cinema release of Mario, as he's gonna have to speak a lot. And with Chris Pratt at the helm, lots of people now are starting to wonder how this is gonna be, especially since he's not going to have an Italian accent. The developers of the movie have come out and actually said that the new accent for Mario actually works so well, and it's just a perfect fit for Mario, and even the Nintendo reps overlooking this project has said the same thing, and of course they're gonna say this, you know, they're overlooking the whole project, they're implementing, you know, the way he talks and everything at the end of the day. So this is still kind of reassuring to me. Just because Mario doesn't have that same Italian voice doesn't mean it's not gonna be Mario. Now, do you guys remember the Super Mario Brothers Super Show? This was a show that I adored when I was younger. Whenever I was sick and stayed home from school, I used to watch this all the time, and I loved it dearly. But Mario's voice sounded completely different. The voice actor was Captain Lou Albano, and it was a definitely different voice for Mario. It was more raspy, deep-toned, and it was a completely different kind of, you know, it gave Mario a different vibe in general. It just didn't make it feel like Mario was this lighthearted hero. Instead, he was this loudmouth, back-talking guy that was going to get the job done. And it was different, of course, and it took a little bit to get used to, but it actually worked out really well, and I didn't have a problem with it.
Nah, we can get across. No sweat. Look around, Luigi. There's no warning sign. Come on.
Now, in the Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 and the Super Mario World TV shows, Mario was voiced by Mark Grau in both of them, and he kind of carried on what Lou Albano started with this raspy, husky voice to Mario, because, you know, that's how he was kind of portrayed. He was this husky, short plumber from Brooklyn, and that's kind of how Mario's accent kind of originates from, and that's kind of how they pulled it from these shows, where he's just kind of this older man, and it comes through with his voice instead of this kind of high-pitched whoopee type of thing that he has in the games.
First you gotta catch me! Quick! Get us out of here!
Especially if you're kind of new to this thing, this is very weird to you. If you just kind of jumped into Mario recently and just started playing some of the recent games on Wii, Wii U, and Switch, and may have not even heard of these shows, this could be very frightening and weird to you. But as somebody who's actually grown up with this is actually kind of normal to me. I actually thought Mario's voice wasn't terrible, and I knew to distinguish it from his games with the shows. And something similar that does that is Sonic. If you've watched the Sonic movie, the voice for Sonic just doesn't quite sound right, and it just, after hearing Roger Craig Smith in the video games for so long, the movie adaptation just doesn't quite hit, and I understand that, you know, and they're, I guess, supposed to be seen as two separate bits of media. You have the video games, and now you have the films, and it's okay to have differences in those. Not everything has to be so accurately consistent, so it's okay for Mario to sound slightly different in different media genres. So I don't think Chris Pratt is going to absolutely butcher what Mario sounds like, and I'm pretty sure, but it's going to take a second for us to get used to, of course, not hearing Mario in his Italian accent, but we're going to get used to it, and we're probably going to like it. As far as the other voice actors, the only one that could also make people kind of mad is Luigi, but anyone else, I do not care. Peach could be voiced by anybody, and please, I'm just glad that Toad is being changed from what he used to be, because even in game, he can sound annoying, but man, in the old shows, I cannot do that again.
What is this white stuff? Albatross with bombs at 10 o'clock!
I mean, look at this. Even Luigi has had enough. So for people to be clamoring and wondering like if this movie is going to be absolutely terrible now, it's just not even worth it. Don't even jump to that conclusion yet, because there's still so much for us to even know about this. This could be an absolutely amazing film. Let's just be glad that it's not live action and people running around in overalls and turtle shells again trying to be Bowser. We don't need that again. So I'm just glad that this time we actually have a good foundation and that Nintendo's overseeing this completely, and they probably don't want to have a fiasco like they did with the Mario movie of the past. So I am super excited to see what this movie is going to be about. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you scared of this Chris Pratt's voice for Mario, this new voice? Are you more excited to see what he's going to offer and bring to the table? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are almost helping me reach my goal of the year, getting 150,000 by the end of the year. All you gotta do is like the video and subscribe, and feel free to subscribe to MarioMix, my side channel, where we're trying to get our first 1,000 subscribers, and we're super close there as well. 2 goals can easily be reached in just the next couple of days. So thank you so much, and let's reach these goals, and I will see you guys on the next one. See you guys.